Wednesday movie night. Are you ready? I'm ready. Just had a good nap. Woke up on time to get things together. Look, I started on time tonight. Started on time tonight. I can't promise that it'll happen every night going forward because technical difficulties and things like that. And plus, I don't have no principle. So ain't nobody going to make me do. But no, I'm not going to do it like that. Anyway. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talking about special effects in the movie tonight. Special effects that you can feel. Special effects that you can feel. Okay. How we good on the audio? That's what I need to find out more than anything else. We good on the audio? We good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. And we got to make sure that we good on the audio. Matter of fact, let me check it. Let me check it myself. Some things you got to do yourself. So that we good on the audio. Yep, we good. So we good on audio. Movie night, y'all. The night when we talk about movies. Hump Day Wednesday. I hope your week has been going well. Y'all know we are embroiled. Literally broiled with the M. Anyway, we are embroiled in this heat wave. Summer just started on the 21st of June. And now it's coming. It's going to be real. This weekend, 4th of July weekend. Well, tomorrow is supposed to be like 104 degrees in Philly. Well, today, as in like tomorrow, as in today. Let me see. As a matter of fact, but I guess no. Let me see. It's still 85 degrees right now at night. Here it is, 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's supposed to go up to, all right, they lowered it a little bit. They originally said 104. Now they're saying 102. So by 5 o'clock today afternoon is supposed to be 102 degrees. And on Friday, they're still talking about 105. Let me verify that. Because it's like they get right up to the cup and then they... All right, so 103 today, even though I don't see where it says we're going to get there. But they say 103. Then they say 103 for Friday and 100. Now, yesterday they were talking about 104, 105 and all that kind of stuff. It's all good though, baby. It's all good. But you have to be careful out there. Please protect your elders. Make sure that they're good, that they have enough water and stuff. If they have air conditioning, make sure they have air conditioning because fans are not going to get you through in this type of heat and humidity. So we want everybody to be healthy. We want everybody to be good. Like all in all, have you all in health just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. What up, Xavier? What's good? Marvina Bigby, what up, Ma? What's good? Everything good? We good? I hope so. I really, really hope so. Mabel Cabrera, what up? And Jason... What's that? Jason Tadros. Hey, brother, just remember, Jesus loves you. Well, thank you. And somebody got to love me because, it's bad out here, son. It's bad out here. But tonight is movie night. And tonight we have fun. Well, we try to. We have a high success rate of having fun on Wednesday nights. Wednesday night, movie night, and we are talking about special effects that you can feel. So we're going to be talking about the special effects that you see in a movie, where those special effects had you like, wow, you may have really been able to feel it, like maybe a violent scene in a movie, and you said to yourself like, yo, they really made that look like the real thing. If you've had the unfortunate opportunity to witness a really violent effect. I mean, violent offense, a violent act in person, you know when you see it in a movie, it doesn't really tell the same kind of story. It doesn't tell the same kind of story when you have witnessed violence. Unfortunately, I've seen people get shot a few times. Unfortunately, I've seen people get stabbed a few times. So, when you see the blood run, so when they, in these action movies, when you might see somebody get shot or stabbed or whatever, and they don't bleed out, and you've actually seen somebody bleed out, you like, whoa. But you may have seen a movie at some point in your life where you said those special effects really made it look real. And it may have disturbed you because you may have been able to really visualize it and feel it as if you had actually seen it the first time. And if you've ever, it may be a little easier to feel the special effects of a movie if you haven't actually witnessed what the special effects are portraying in real life. But anyway, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Now, it doesn't all have to be violence. It could be somebody drinking a glass of water. Because a lot of times in movies, they're not actually drinking when they say that they're drinking. But if you, there may have been things, have been something about it in a particular movie where you could tell that they were doing what they said that they were doing. Sex scenes in a movie can actually be seen as a special effect. Now, there's such thing as porno movies. So the sex that's in a porno movie is not a special effect because it's really happening. But in a movie that's not a porno movie, the sex scene may be seen as a special effect. So we could talk a little bit about that. Don't get too nasty. Don't get too nasty on us tonight, but we're going to have some fun tonight. It's Wednesday. It's movie night. 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 It's Wednesday. It's movie. It's Wednesday. It's movie. I need y'all to do me one favor. Please hit the like button. Yo, don't wait. Do it all of a sudden. Don't let it see you coming. Just make sure that you press it. Yo, it's not a whole lot of things. Don't stress it. Make me feel kind of good when I come through on this camera right now, and it's on you. So I'm down like a submarine. Make sure that I'm struggling to keep my sneaks clean. But you can get your uniform dirty, and yo, if you don't diss me, it won't hurt me. Yeah. Maybe even if you do, if you got to get it off your chest, and go ahead and come through. My name is Sun75 Dose, and nobody else can come close. Maybe that's all in my mind, but I'm not delusional. I'm going to make sure that I keep you in, and I ain't losing nobody that's on this stream. Yo, I'm going to make sure I keep my team all together, not like Jaylen Brown going to the Sixers. Did you hear about that shit? This is a pick. Yo, it's going down, baby. Yo, we can mess around maybe. The next day you might play me, but right now it's no ifs, ands, or maybe. I take it to the next level. Devils can knock it on my team. I'm going to make sure that it seems like we are divine. This is the best shit on the internet you can find. Yo, hit the like button, kid. Hit the like button, kid. Do that shit for me. Make sure you don't do a big. We ain't doing no crime. We're just taking the time to get on your soul, body, and mind. So yeah, hit the like button, y'all, man. Let's get started. Hold on. Don't get stolen. Hold on. 24/7 daily go get a mism. Yeah. My brother Time. Yeah. Yeah. Movie night, baby. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. Hit that like button, y'all. Like. Movie night. Special effects. What if I wasn't really playing this drum? Maybe some people feel like I'm not. Depends on what you consider playing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Movie night. Special effects. You know, with all this AI going around, it really is hard to tell what special effects are anymore. But we rock on. Yeah. 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 Are you ready? Are you down? Are you ready? Are you down? Movie night, baby. Are you ready? 7 and I do my thing. I don't have to be a prince or a king. I don't even have to rule this thing. But one thing, we going to get this thing up and popping. I'm dropping a couple lyrics, but I'm just hoping that you will hear it. You gotta open up your heart and open up your mind, cause you know I'm a live ass nigga that you gonna ever find. I'm that dude on this screen, on your tablets and phone. You know what I mean? Some of y'all got me up on your TV. Yo, whatever you gotta do, please see me. But it's not about me, it's about us. That's why I give y'all that phone number so y'all can get on and cuss and tell me how you feel. Keep it real. Son 752, synonymous with skill. Yeah. What? Yeah. All right, Urban Therapy with Son 752. When this your daily. It's the daily go-getter-mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it ain't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talking about special effects that you could feel tonight. That's what we're talking about. Special effects in the movies. When was the last time you saw a movie that had the bomb special effects? The bomb special effects. It may have had something going on in the movie that had you open like, damn, how did they do that? How did they make it seem that real? See, I don't know. I don't know if anybody or everybody watches movies the way I do. The way I watch movies, I pick movies. You might not want to watch a movie with me. Just keeping it a buck. You might not want to watch a movie with me because when I watch a movie, I be looking for a whole lot of realism. I look for the things that could really happen. But if you really think about it, that can take away a lot of the enjoyment of the movie because movies aren't always about realism. Sometimes they're really about fantasy. So, you know, special effects for somebody who really appreciates the sci-fi and the fantasy or the nonfiction, yeah, you know, I can understand it. I can. But it's different strokes for different folks. And what you eat doesn't make me shit and vice versa. But we can all have a good time. So if y'all take a look at the poll question, please take your time out and answer the poll question, because I really want to know what makes a bad movie date for you. Please answer the questions. The question that's in the poll question. What makes a bad movie date? Like if you go on a movie date with somebody, even if you go to the movie date with the same sex, like, you know, back in the day, brothers would go to the movies together. A bunch of them, like, yo, we're gonna go see this, we're gonna go see that. You know, what could mess up a movie date? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you're going on a date with any of your, you know, we're not talking about any fruity rainbow shit. I'm just saying, you know, what could make you have a bad time at a movie that you may have been looking to go see? Listen, when you go to see a movie, you go to see a movie to have a good time. You want to see a good flick, have a good experience, and whatever you do after the movie, you know, it goes the way it goes. Let me get my people up in here. Yeah. What up, peoples? But yeah, hey. All right. Good to hear from you always. But like I said, you know, what makes a good movie date? Or should I say, what ruins? Because that's what the question is. What ruins a good movie for you? You know, whether you go to watch a movie in the movies or whether you stay in the house and watch a movie, you know, pop some popcorn, get your snacks together. What makes a bad movie date? Kim, how you feeling tonight, Ma?
I'm all right, and yourself?
I'm doing okay. You know, I mean, I'm feeling a little better than I expected to, but I just took a nap before before the show, so that charged the battery up a little bit. That charged the battery up. I'm like an electric car right now. I'm doing all right. I might be able to make it another couple of states if I'm lucky.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me get to you. What makes a bad movie date for you?
Talking during the movie, asking a bunch of questions instead of watching the movie.
Yeah, that can do it. That it doesn't take that much for that to happen. Like if somebody you ever watch a movie with somebody who doesn't seem to understand anything that goes on in a movie, and they asking, yeah, and you looking at them like, well, so let me get this straight. You're really dumb. You don't really want to look at somebody as being stupid. You're like, this movie ain't complicated. I mean, we went to go see The Wiz. We went to go see The Wiz. I mean, where the hard part? You ain't got to take no notes to go see The Wiz. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Sprayberry, what's good? Carla, what's up? What's up, y'all? Yeah. So, yeah, somebody talking through the movie. Ugh. I don't know. Yeah, I think a few things can make a bad movie date. I would like to say I haven't had very many bad movie dates. Most of the times when I've gone to go see a movie, I had a pretty decent time. One movie that I went to go see where the date was okay, but I didn't like the movie. And we totally disagreed on whether this was a good movie or not. And come to find out years later, well, actually, during the time that the movie was out, everybody loved this movie. And when I went to go see it, I thought it was straight trash. And that movie was Natural Born Killers. I went to go see Natural Born Killers. This is when I smoked weed. I'm nice. I'm up in the theater, real nice. And I went with this chick, a little cutie, a little dark-skinned cutie. She was, and she was a good date, but that movie was trash. And she thought the movie was pretty okay. I was like, this shit is ass. Come to find out, it became a cult classic, and people was like, Mickey and Mallory. Like, that shit was ass. So sometimes it's a difference of opinion, but that wasn't what I would call a bad movie date. It was just like, how could you think that this movie was good? Did you see Natural Born Killers, Kim?
I did, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, well there you have it. So the common denominator is me, because I saw it again and again, and I thought it was trash. And I thought it was garbage. And yeah, I didn't think the movie was good. And for me to have been high when I saw it, it should have been good because the whole movie seemed like the people who made it was high. Mickey and Mallory definitely seemed like they was high during the whole movie. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Jeff said, no, it was ass. Okay, thank you, Jeff. God damn. I was like, it couldn't just be me. It just couldn't. Okay, so some people, all right, Tom says the movie Inception. Was that garbage or was that good? Was that good or was that garbage? Tom says Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Okay. E.T. Oh, you must be already getting into the special effects thing. Okay. So that's what we're talking about tonight. That's what we're talking about tonight, Kim. Special effects that you could feel. So we're talking about movies that had the special effects that might have really excited you or moved you or maybe even scared you or offended you or got you up out of the theater. So do you have some movies where you felt like the special effects were notable enough for you to talk about or remember very well?
Yeah. What's up, Chad? Hey, family. Others. I just watched Armageddon the other day.
Okay.
And the special effects in Armageddon were top tier.
Okay.
That they did a great job with that movie, and that was a great movie. So I'm gonna say Armageddon.
Armageddon. Okay. Okay. I remember one movie where it was one of Monty Python's movies. It was Monty Python's. It wasn't The Book of Life. It was it came out in 1983. Let me see. Monty Python movie that came out in 1983. The Meaning of Life. Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. There was this scene in there where they kept throwing up. And the regurgitation was so far. I'm telling you, everybody in that theater, it looked like everybody was about to Earl. This shit was funny, it was nasty, and I was like, who thought of this shit? Oh my God. We was in the theater like, yo, I'm about to have to throw up. It was crazy. Because you got to think, we in there eating candy and popcorn and drinks and all of that shit. They got this crazy scene where they just throwing up. Let me see if I can find that shit. Okay, let me see. Monty Python's Meaning of Life when they're throwing up. All right, I got it. Okay, let me turn it down because last week. Okay, here we go. Here's the scene. Now you see how fat the boy is. Watch this crazy shit, y'all. Now, I was 12 at the time I saw this. About to be 13. Now, you see, he throws up. But no, it doesn't stop. And look at that shit. He's blowing it like it's a like it's a faucet, like it's a spigot. When we saw this mess, we were like, yo, this you're doing too much, my man John Cleese. My man John Cleese, rest in peace, John Cleese. This shit here. This shit here. He wasn't done. He wasn't done. Hopefully y'all grossed out by this shit because we were totally grossed out by this scene. Is he done? Don't give him no more food. Don't serve him nothing. All right. What up, Derek River? What's good? What's good? All right. We might be done. Let me see where we are with it. Oh, no, we're not playing that much. Y'all get the gist of it. Y'all get the gist of it. But yeah, after a while, everybody in the restaurant starts to throw up. Not just him. So everybody, they just start throwing up on each other and that shit was crazy. That shit was it was wild, son. It was wild. So the special effects and the comedic value of that for me had me on some other shit. The story in the movie Stand By Me. Pie eating contest was gross too. Remember? Yeah, it was. It was. Any movie where they emphasize food or food fighting and all of that, you know that's going to get off the chain. It's going to get off the chain, son. All right. So here we are, Kim. Special effects that you could feel. Yeah. So how important do you think that special effects in a movie are? Like how on a scale? No, let's on a percentage scale of 100%. What percentage of the movie do you think depends on the special effects to help the movie be a decent movie or a movie worth watching?
It depends on the type of movie it is.
Okay.
So if it's a fantasy movie, an action movie, a horror movie, the special effects 100% have to sell it.
Okay. You said 100%?
Yeah, they have to. The special effects have to 100% come in and fold it.
I mean,
it's the special effect. Like if it's a horror movie and the special effects are trash, the movie's going to end up being trash. If it's a action movie and the special effects are trash, the movie's going to end up being trash. So think of something like what's the series? And I like them. The series that Tom Cruise played in.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. Hold on. Troy's calling. Hold on. The one them Kyle. Hold on. See, I think I'm fly because I finally learned how to do this shit after all of these months. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like a somebody. Just look at me. You know, just look at me. I'm learning. I'm growing. But yeah.
You shine the sub because you sound like one. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. But go ahead, finish what you were saying, Kim.
What's up, Troy?
Hey, what's up, God? Yeah. What's going on, little mama?
Stupid. I was saying, like, what's the series that Tom Cruise played in? I like the series. I just can't think of it right now. You know what I'm talking about? Mission Impossible. Yeah. So just think about the special effects in Mission Impossible. If they sucked, that whole series would be a wrap. It would just be garbage.
Yeah, but
I would say if they're included, if it's the kind of movie that has to have special effects, I think they're 100% a key to selling the movie. Like if you like something like a Mission Impossible, if you strip away all the special effects, you don't have anything.
Okay. I mean,
that's an action, jam-packed action movie. So if it didn't have any special effects, I don't think people would be as interested in it. And it's not to say every movie 100% the special effects. Like, well, I ain't gonna get into all the movies yet, but I'm going to stick with Mission Impossible as an example because of as much action and things that happened in it. If you pulled away all the scenes where he's jumping out of a helicopter plane, he's getting blown up on a bridge or something, if you take all that away, then it's nothing. It kills the movie. So I just think it depends on the movie.
Okay.
Some are highly reliant on special effects. And some not so much.
What I'm saying is, if special effects 100% make up the movie, then we don't have nothing else. Like 100% is 100%. So I can see if you say like, all right, 50% special effects, you know, because you still have to have acting. you gotta have words in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like it wouldn't be, you know, so I don't know. All right, what about you? What about you, Troy? What percentage of importance would you say that special effects lend to a movie, or lend as far as the importance of a movie?
Okay, well, one movie I think about is the movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio, right? He's in an IMAX, so that shit was like on a whole different level of special effects. And the thing is that I think that 40% of special effects is needed for a movie. If it's part of the movie, 40% is. Because when you have great actors in a movie, you know what I mean, you have to have dialogue. to go in and out the movie and everything. But when you add the special effects in it, it makes it even more. When the special effects fits the movie, you know what I mean, and the dialogue that goes along with it, it makes the movie even better. So I'd say about 40%. I'd say about 40%.
I would say 40% in a movie that requires special effects. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. I'm gonna hover somewhere around for an action adventure or sci-fi movie. For a sci-fi movie, I might say half. You know, like 50%. You're gonna need that shit on point. You know, like a Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? Or Alien or Transform. You know, one of those Marvel movies and stuff like that that really depend on a lot of special effects. And a movie that may be, you know, that may moderately depend on special effects, like maybe like a cop movie, a cop thriller, like let's say a Die Hard. I think Die Hard would have been a good movie without all the pyro and all of the blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it still would have got it, you know, it would have pretty much still came off, you know, pretty well. So that's why I would say I would stop it at 50%, but I think that some movies might require about 50%, you know. I think that's reasonable. Because for me, I still need good acting, I still need good writing, I still need, you know, some kind of drama around it to keep me interested. Besides, like, I'm not the type of person that you can just blow up to death or race to death, or you understand what I'm saying? Like, speaking of racing, I like movies like The Italian Job. You know what I mean? Where they racing those where you go, those little Mini Coopers. Yeah, the Mini Coopers. Or this movie. Oh, there was this Robert De Niro movie. And it was like a sort of like a foreign movie. I can't remember the name of it, but they had a lot of car scenes in it and stuff like that. So I mean, you know, so special.
Even the movie. Both of y'all remember the movie FX?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was basically based off of special effects.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, it was even though they weren't like an extravagant special effect movie, it fit the tone of the movie. You know what I mean? It fit the tone of the movie, and it didn't have to be like over the edge special effects. You know what I mean? But it was just a great movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to talk about movies, you know, pretty much randomly, movies that we have seen that may have had a special effect on us based on the special effects in the movie. Now, of course, you can choose any movie you want and any type of special effects, because they don't necessarily have to be the stunts and things like that. You know, it can be any type of special effects that made you think like, yo, the realism in that was crazy, you know? And we can also talk about this movies where the special effects were so terrible that you were like, yo, I can't even believe, like, what kind of budget did they have? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, a lot of those blaxploitation flicks back in the day, and a lot of movies back in the day that, you know, they just didn't have the technology, the know-how to really make things look realistic on screen, but they did the best that they can. So we can talk about either or, whatever. When we say the special effects that you can feel, the inability to feel is a feeling in itself. So you can choose however or whatever you want to talk about. So I feel like I've already gone, you know, by playing that Monty Python's movie. Did you ever see that movie, The Meaning of Life? Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, Troy?
I seen part of it. Like that throw-up scene grossed me out, man.
Yo, that shit was crazy. And when we saw that shit in the movies, we was like, what the fuck? Because I didn't show the rest of the scene. Yo, everybody in there starts throwing up on each other. That shit was wild. But yeah, that was definitely a special effect that I could feel. So I feel like I've already gone first. So so Troy, you can go next, and then Kim, you can go, and then we'll get to the chat. Now, chat already done named a whole bunch of movies. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I need y'all to do in the chat. Hold on. This is what I need y'all to do in the chat. I need y'all to tell. Don't just name the movie. Name the special effects in the movie and how it affected you or how it moved you or what you appreciated. You know, give us a little bit of background. I'd appreciate it. Green Bean, you're back. That's what I'm talking about. This proves that you don't have to get along in order to get along. That's what's up. Welcome back. I appreciate it. So,
well,
yeah, go ahead. My bad.
The movies that really affected me throughout the years, and the Matrix, the Matrix movies. When I first seen that first Matrix movie, I went back to see that movie at least 4 more times. It was like something that I've never seen before. You know what I mean? Every aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, what this shit?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, all the other Matrix movies was good, other than that last one. That last one get the golden toilet tissue. It was ass. But all the rest of them, kudos to them guys that put all of them together. But that first one had a major effect on me, man.
Yeah,
major effect.
You know how hard it is for sequels to keep up. Some sequels, some series and sequels of movies have done pretty well, but yeah, the Matrix, they really started falling off.
Yeah, you gotta know when to say when. I mean, you can every time you can keep rinsing that rag out and get all the water out. Mm-hmm. But when you know there's only one drop left in there, at some point in time you gotta think, oh, we can't do this shit no more. Mm-mm. So after the third one, it should have been over. You didn't have to go to a fourth.
The integrity gets all fucked up when they see them numbers, dog. They be like, we don't give a fuck.
You don't care. You just think about the dollars, not realizing that last one sets the tone for what everybody. People don't understand. What people don't understand with a great movie, even with great special effects in that movie, that when you put out the last part of a trilogy or a movie that was so great, people remember that last one if it was ass.
Not really, because just like you're talking about the first one, so they don't give a fuck. See, you know what you're thinking of. You know what you're thinking about.
What?
Your whole philosophy came from stand-up comedy and that last joke.
Yeah.
It ain't like that with movies or music.
Like when you sit back and you look at all these movies. I mean, like when you look at a sequel, you know what I mean? And then they just turn it into a trilogy, and then they try to get that trilogy and get it to a fourth movie. It's very rare you can make a good fourth. Like Lethal Weapon did good. You know what I mean? But we talk about with the special effects from that first fucking Matrix. Man, listen, like that. I can go back and look at that now.
Okay. I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason why you single out the first one, because that's the only one that matters to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they still got paid off of the rest of the shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
and they had suspenseful endings that you couldn't wait for the next one to come out.
Remember, they had a Jaws 3 and 4, man.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Yeah, I thought they killed the first one.
Hey, Jaws 1 and 2 were good. 1 and 2 was banging.
Yeah, but the 3 and 4 one, the jaws got rusty.
All right. So you going with the Matrix? That's what's up, Kim. What you got?
Final Destination.
Yeah.
And it's one of the scenes, because there's been so many in all of it, and I think that was a great series because they still was able to carry it from one on through. The one scene that really I was like, this is great, was the airport scene. He envisioned the plane blowing up, and of course the first part is him in the dream sequence of him on the plane and it blowing up and all the fire, how the fire rushed through the cabin real fast. But then when he's in the actual airport and he and the other guy are arguing and they show the actual plane blowing up and the way the glass breaks out in the airport, like that timing was perfect. The cinematography was perfect. Everything about it was perfect. So our Final Destination for me, there were so many things in that movie that still sometimes, like, I'm not riding behind a vehicle that has logs and stuff on it. Like, if I see logs, I'm not doing that. Like, I will pull over on the highway before I ride behind it because of that movie. So it just, the special effects in that were top tier. They did a great job. They came right in the right year when we start transitioning to better special effects and better cinematography, and they nailed it. I think they did a great job with that series. Every single scene where that was important, like the scene where they crashed into the little cafe, the outside area. They did a great job with that. I'm not even at an outside cafe now, right? So, especially sitting on the corner, like the way they had that. They did a great job. So mine is Final Destination, all of them.
Let me ask y'all this before we go to the chat. Do y'all consider the music in the movie to be part of special effects?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Oh, yeah, it plays a part.
Okay.
That suspense that go along with it.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, you need that.
All right, cool. So let's they named so many movies. I'm just gonna go through the movies that were named until we get to the meat and potatoes of after I told them to name why the movies had the special effects. So we're gonna get the honorable mentions out of the way. So we got Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, the trilogy, Mad Max. Let me see. Avatar. Tom said I didn't like Avatar, but the special effects was crazy. I kind of feel the same way. Avatar wasn't one of my favorite movies, but I didn't hate it. It's just
If
you hear him sound like a robot.
Do that again?
I'm like, is it just me or does it sound like
at one point he did. Hello?
Yeah. How about now? We good?
No, you do still a little bit. Like you break it up.
All right, hold on. Okay, we good? Yeah. All right, hold on. All right, how about now?
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta play with the switching it back to the phone to the PC. You just so hopefully that remedies the situation. So just let me know anytime I start sounding pixelated or crazy, and we'll go from there. All right, let me see. Okay, so Tom had mentioned Inception like you did earlier. All right, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. There was a Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. God damn. All right. Star Trek, Armageddon, nice choice. He said, all right. Star Trek trilogy, okay. The Howling, The Blob. Time took it all the way back. I guess that was state of the art special effects back then. I thought that movie was corny as shit. Van Helsing, RoboCop, Terminator, Jaws movies effects were fine. All right, fire. I mean, okay. Can't forget Michael Jackson's bad beats. All right, let me see. Carla wrote dun, 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 talking about Jaws. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let me see. Matrix. Let me see. What else? What we got? Born Identity. Oh, yeah, now we talking. That's my shit. I love the Bourne series. Transformers. Tron had some really good special effects. They ain't really have shit else in the movie, but they had those special effects. You know what I mean?
Like example of a movie that is relying on special effects.
Man. The movie itself, I didn't even really want to see it again. And I was really hyped to see Tron.
This movie I had on when I was in the delivery with my kids was Tron.
Okay. Fast and Furious. Jaws, of course. Let me see. Ronin. Tom knew what movie I was talking about. Ronin. That was the movie. Yeah, the race, the car chase scene in Ronin was crazy. The rest of the movie, but that scene, man, that was what. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. I didn't see that. Man, y'all be knowing y'all movies. God damn. All right, let me see. Days of Thunder, The Ninth Gate. All right, Lord of the Rings. What else we got? What we got? Okay, we down at the bottom. Okay. All right, so nobody said, all right, did the Hulk ever get his own movie? Yeah, the Hulk did get his own movie. But it was like that big animated type of shit. They could have done a better job with the Hulk movie. They really could have. They should have just got a regular person. They should like a Lou Ferrigno or something like that to play the Hulk. Because that works. You know what I'm saying? Like them making like a cartoon type of Hulk. I'm like, I don't know if we really wanted that. You know what I'm saying? I know I didn't. I wasn't feeling it.
That shit was, like I said, golden toilet paper. That shit was acid.
Yeah, the Hulk movie wasn't like
very uninspiring. I would rather look at the fucking TV show than watch that damn movie. When David Beck said, "Be afraid, be very afraid."
The TV show was off the chain.
Yes, it was.
It was. Shit was off the chain.
Remember the music?
Yo, it was so sad. Yeah, I mean, he just slinked off to wherever he went at the end of every episode. Like, damn, that poor Hulk. Poor Hulk. He's so misunderstood. All y'all had to do was not make him angry. Now he's sad.
Leave the fuck alone.
That music at the end was crazy as shit, boy. Yeah, that shit was. You felt that.
Black people getting pissed off by white people. Leave the fuck alone.
Shout out to Bill Bixby. Shout out. All right. So Carla said, not in particular, but I like the sound effects of a Clash of the Titans. Okay, all right. So I guess that was in response. That must have been in response to me asking about the music being part of special effects. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to go. The next movie I'm going to go to is probably a movie that people wouldn't really expect, but it was such a successful series. I'm going to go with Rocky. All of those Rocky movies, I felt them punches. You know what I mean? Them punches wasn't real, but I used to be thinking to myself, like, if this was really boxing, they would have to stop these. These was all clean shots. Bow, bow, no defense. They just getting it. They about to turn. I thought a few times, I thought they was going to turn Rocky head around. You know what I mean? Spin his shit around like The Exorcist. That shit was crazy. But I did. I felt them punches, especially the body blows. Like, yo, if you ever took a bad body shot, you know. Like, yo, when you see somebody get hit in the ribs, you be like, oh man. You know his power meter go down to zero. You know what I'm saying? No more.
That liver punch.
That's it. No more fighting. They're taking out Boogie Down Productions. Fresh for 86 suckers. But
right.
Yeah, so yeah, every Rocky movie I've ever seen, even they spun off into the Creed series and all of that. I'll be thinking like, yo, it's a good thing boxing is not like this. Like no defense. They just they winding up. Bow! Some Popeye shit. You know, get his box knocked the fuck off.
Especially the one with Ivan Drago in it.
Well, speaking of those special effects, there were a couple of movies where Sylvester Stallone actually did get hurt because he did a lot of his own stunts. So he had to take a few of those punches. So even with the movie punches, there had to be sometimes when he actually took a punch in order to extend the realism of what was going on with the special effects. But in there with professional boxers, that ain't the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it was a special effect for them making Sylvester Stallone look bigger and way more muscular than he was. You know what I mean? That motherfucker looked like he was in shape. You see him in person, like he's not very tall. You know?
And Ivan Drago, the one when he was working out in that Russian movie.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, he had me ready. I was trying to work out and do that shit. He inspired me to want to work out. I was like, what the? I ain't doing this shit, man. Leave me the fuck alone.
He looked in shape in every Rocky movie, even when he got older.
Yeah,
I think they just did a good job making him look taller, and you know what I'm saying? Like he looked like he was like, he's really a big dude. He wasn't. Hold on, let me see. How tall is Sylvester Stallone?
he's about 6.
He's 5'5". No, he's 5'10".
Damn. Well, you're almost 6 foot. Yeah.
I'm 5'10". 5'10" is 5'10". 5'10" is 5'10". Trust me. I tried to get 5'11". They wouldn't grant it to me. He's like, sorry, Mr. McIntyre, you're gonna have to take this 5'10", but it's on your license. So even when you start to shrink, you know what I mean? We got you locked in at 5'10", sir. Yeah. Gotta get some more cartilage put in my spine. But but yeah, that's what I'm going with the Rocky. What you got, Troy?
Well, I'm gonna go with this movie because it was one hell of a movie. And kudos and rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. And Black Panther, man. Black Panther.
Okay.
All that. That was on the same, to me, it was a better up-to-date version of the Matrix. Because all the you know, vibranium and all that stuff that was going on in that movie, and special effects and everything like that.
Okay.
That was this version of the Matrix, I think.
Okay.
You know. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I ain't mad at that. Okay. Kim?
All the Harry Potter series.
Oh.
Every single one of them. They
Okay.
needed special effects to show them the sorcery and the magic, wizardry, all that kind of stuff. So definitely all the Harry Potter movies from the beginning to the end, especially when the first one came out and he first got sent to the wizard school. Like when he went into that whole train station and 1 minute there in the wall, walking to the train station, going to the wall and end up in another place. Like they did a great job with every aspect of special effects in that movie, every part of it. That series, the whole entire series, they did a great job.
Really?
Okay.
Go ahead, Troy.
No, we good.
What did you say, something, Troy?
That was a good one.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. Let me see. We ended up here. Days of Thunder. Wait. All right, wait. Ronin. All right. So you good? Did the whole? Okay, we did that. Tom says, "Son, I did mention Pojo Express because I had to see that movie 3 times with these kids being a good uncle." Okay, or is that Palo Express? Wait a minute. I don't even know that movie. Y'all know that movie, Palo Express? And I'm reading it like it's Spanish. I'm talking about some Pojo Express, Chicken Express. What the fuck am I doing? All right.
I don't even see what you're talking about.
In the chat, Time said, "Son, I did mention Palo Express because I had to go see that movie 3 times with these kids being a good
Did you
uncle."
talk about Polar Express, the Christmas movie with Tom Hanks?
I don't know. He spelled it with 2 L's, so I thought it was Palo.
I think you mean Polar Express and just made a typo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is it Polo or is it Polar?
Yeah.
It's Polar. Polar Express.
Polar, like the North Pole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like a polar bear. Okay.
Yes.
All right, I got you. All right, son, can you send me a gift card anytime this year when Philadelphia wins the NBA championship? Because the Boston Celtics have just pulled off the stupidest trade in Boston history. Don't worry. Don't worry, Tom. We will fuck this up. If any team will find a way to fuck up this trade, it'll be us. Don't worry.
I'm gonna put it. I'm not trying to get off subject, but the Boston Celtics is the New York Giants of the NBA right now.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. One thing I will have to say about the Celtics is they won't settle for being down for decades and decades without no championships. They're not doing that. We do that. That's us. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody can find a way to fuck this trade up, it would be us. All right. Carla said Blade Runner was pretty good. Well, the children Blade Runner was okay. It had a lot of special effects, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Now, I want y'all to talk about the movies because this is called special effects that you can feel. So just because it has special effects doesn't mean that you can feel it. I would rather y'all talk about movies or mention movies that had an effect on you some kind of way, like where not only was the special effects good, but you really felt something that they was doing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna say, all right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with a movie or two movies I have where I thought the special effects were like totally trash, but I like the movie anyway. And the first one is Dolomite, Rudy Ray Moore's movie Dolomite. They in there doing karate and shit.
These things were terrible.
Yeah, they in there doing it. This fucked up karate. Rudy Ray Moore all out of shape. He doing. I was like, you know what? These special effects did have an effect on me because I was like, yo, this is the corniest shit I ever saw. But my eyes was glued to that fucking movie. Yo,
remember how Mad TV used to do the blaxploitation?
Yo, they didn't give a fuck.
Back then, and they show the clips where it'll be like, like they get ready to do a fight scene, and you know it's going to be the terrible fight scene.
Yeah.
So they would show the fight scene, and they would show the mess up in the fight scene with people in the background standing around where the hit is missed. The sound didn't go with the visual. It was hilarious.
The worst thing about it was the blood. I was like, what kind of fucking color is that? Orange blood? They couldn't find nothing. They couldn't go in nobody's cabinet or nothing and find some. All you had to do, you could have used pomegranate. You could have used pomegranate and definitely beets. Beets will, I tell you, eat some beets and you'll be thinking you got fucking colon cancer. You know what I mean? For real. I'm like, they never heard of beets back. You know, I was like, it shouldn't be that hard to make something look like blood. So yeah, the karate in the movies and the other movie. All right, so it was the karate and Dolomite. But I ain't go front. I like the movie. You know what I mean? All the pimp shit. I was like, this. I can't hate. This shit is interesting. You know what I mean? And the other movie was Black Caesar. In this movie, Black Caesar. Yeah. When they shot the boy in the head. When they shot the boy in the head, it looked like they just threw a piece of meat on his They had to shoot it. You know, they showed it real quick and then panned the camera away. I was like, yo, I kept rewinding that shit. Like, look at this shit. It looked like they just threw it on his head. Like, they said, shoot. All right, boom. All right, now turn the camera away. I'm like, somebody probably saw that shit. Like, oh my God, that was so real. This guy, he really got shot in the head. Man, I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Special effects that I could feel or something. I felt that shit. I was like, yo, listen, if you don't have a budget for special effects, yo, concentrate on the drama. You know what I mean? Just do the best job at acting that you can, because what you don't want to do is have bad of cheap El Cheapo of special effects. So those are my two movies with the special effects that I could feel. Dolomite and Black Caesar, the first one.
Yeah, mine gonna be, since you doing that, I'm gonna pick, somebody had picked Armageddon earlier. And I think,
I did.
Mm-hmm.
You picked Armageddon earlier?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was talking about how bad the side effects was in it. My opinion.
You mean the special effects? You said the side effects.
The side effects.
They said, yeah, you can't watch it if you're pregnant or intend to be.
Yeah, but the special effects it was just the unrealistic part of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you can take your mask off his face. You know, and there was scenes in the movie where they took the mask off, and I was like, what is that? Oh, they gonna die. I'm like, from the science classes I went to, you can't take your mask off his face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I trust our science classes without the they walked on the moon.
What you said?
I don't know if I trust our science classes anymore. The same science classes that told us they walked on the moon, and you see how that's always a question of debate. So,
well, I always question that walk on the moon stuff, because when you look at that flag blowing in the wind, there is no wind.
So how we know you can't take it out in space just because they told us that?
I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist and they come looking for me. I don't want nobody looking. But yeah, was that what? And I'll just go with that one right now, because that movie right there. Oh, what was the movie when Morgan Freeman was the president? Asteroid, when the asteroid was going to the Earth.
Well, Morgan Freeman was the president?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got another one. The side effects was just, it was a real,
that's special effects, Troy. Special effects.
I mean, what you gonna do with being taken and you keep saying side effects? I don't understand.
This is medication. That medication he taking? You know what I mean? The headaches, the nausea, the rash,
the special
drowsiness.
Put the movie the day after.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That to be the special effects of that movie was abysmal, because when they showed us pictures of the Hiroshima, the mushroom clouds, and how it affected everybody in there, it didn't affect Americans in the day after like it affected the people in Hiroshima. You know, it's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
I mean, they need to do a do-over movie with that. They need to do an up-to-date version of the movie the day after.
All right.
But the special effects of both of the movies was just, some things was just unrealistic to me.
Okay. All right, Kim, it's on you.
I don't know if this counts as a special effect or not. Maybe it was just well choreographed acting. I don't know. But the scene in Malcolm X when they went to the police station to get the dude who was arrested out, and he let him know, like, either you do this the right way, or it's a bunch of us who don't mind doing it another way. And when they lifted the blinds up, and in sync, everybody's head just looked up to let the police captain know this is not the group to fuck with.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know if you count that as a special effect or not. Maybe it's just a well choreographed acting thing. I don't know. But that's one that's the one that stands out to me the most in that movie, was that scene where just in sync, everybody at the same exact time looked up like, fuck, well, that's what you want to. Something about that just gave me a full-on rush.
So if I can't see Brother Johnson got a lot of brothers outside.
Mm-hmm. And they wasn't for the play at all.
Malcolm X did something with his hand, like he pointed with his hand.
No, that was when Brother Johnson got taken in the ambulance, and then he went outside, and then Top had said something to him, and then he lifted up. He said, "Y'all can get ready to leave now." So then he lifted up his hand and then pointed, and then he started marching away.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's the scene I'm thinking about.
That's another good one too. That's another good one too.
I said, that's too much. That's too much power for a black man.
It was only a movie.
Beautiful movie. Beautiful.
They showed how much power he didn't have at the end, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Depending on how you look at
it. That's what America do.
Yeah.
And so my other movie would be oh God, I can't think of the name of it right now. I can't think of the name of the movie.
You might not have ever seen another movie. That might have been it.
No. Chris Tucker plays in it. Oh my God, what is the name of them?
Money Talks. Oh, Rush Hour.
No. The girl says, "Me Lulu" in the movie.
Oh, you talking about the movie with him and Bruce Willis in it?
Yeah.
I'm about to say Chris Tucker only played in about 4 movies that I know.
He played the movie with Bruce Willis. It was a space movie.
Oh, okay.
God,
I got nothing.
And the girl in there, she had red hair.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Oh, that was Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, you crazy. Oh, man.
Fifth Element.
Yeah, Fifth Element, yup.
Fifth Element.
Yeah, I remember that movie, yeah.
That had several unique special effects moments. And, I can't say they really made me feel like, like all that, but that they fit the movie. And I think that's another movie without the special effects. It definitely relied a lot. Well, no, because the movie was good in and of itself. The writing was good for that type of movie, and the acting was good for that type of movie. But I still believe it relied a lot on special effects to pull it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, what we got? The Last Dragon. Oh shit. That must be for trash ass special effects. Don't make me mad tonight. Every time I hear The Last Dragon, I get mad. I don't want to be mad tonight. I want to get along. All right. Oh, here's the only thing. I think this is. The thing is, this is a private number, so I'm not answering that. That's the only thing. I should have mentioned that because somebody in the chat asked why call in to discuss what. And I said anything, whatever you wanted along the lines of the conversation. But I should have told you that if you block your number, I'm not answering the call. That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
It ain't gonna happen.
Well, I'm just saying. If you want to get through, you got to show yourself. Don't worry. I'm not going to call you back or text you or, you know what I mean, play with your phone. But if you know this number, then I get to know your number. It's just my issue of fairness. All right. Let me see. All right. What we got? What we got, y'all? All right. Last Dragon. Carla says special sound effects from the movie The Car really felt like I was riding with my brother. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Satan says theoretically, you could survive space without a helmet for about 10 to 15 seconds before the vacuum would force all of the oxygen out of your blood. Just saying. Yeah, that's all very theoretical. Because how you gonna make it the fuck up there first? You know, you know.
And in the movie, they didn't have it all for about 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah. I wouldn't chance it. You know what I'm saying? I would not chance it.
I don't want to close my eyes and I don't want to fall asleep because I still miss you, baby, because I don't want to miss a thing.
Right. What up, Naomi? How you feeling? Good to see you. Total Recall. All right. Cause says some of you probably were babies when the movie. Now potential spam. That's not getting answered either. Like, damn, you call from a number that says potential spam. I know you trolling. You go night night. You go night night. All right. Some of you probably were babies when the movie The Birds was out. I know the movie. Definitely gave me a fear of birds chasing behind me with those sound effects. Yeah, man, Alfred Hitchcock shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah.
And the music goes good without the Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Yeah.
Without the suspenseful music, shit.
Well, in the movie in Psycho, all that shit, I don't, you know, we don't even know how much she was getting stabbed up, but those sound effects made it sound like yo, she was getting hacked to pieces.
Pretty well.
You know, she was getting Lizzie Borden. So I don't know. Tom says there was nothing like Poltergeist. Poltergeist had a lot of special effects.
Yeah.
Oh, remember when the little braces, the boy had them braces on his mouth and they're brushing his teeth? The wires just came out and wrapped around his face.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of special effects. And Poltergeist. Around that time, early 80s, a lot of the special effects was really, it was going down. You know what I mean? A lot of movies were focusing on special effects. So Tom says The Shining. True. But yeah, Blade Runner came out around that time. Tron came out around that time. E.T. came out around that time. Time Bandits came out around that time. So there were a lot of movies that were coming out around that time that relied on special effects. And you could kind of tell, you know, which ones were good and which ones. Well, I think that the budget special effects relies so heavily on the budget. If you just don't have the money, you just can't pull it off as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there have been some movies that had that were very expensive to make, and they were shitty movies. You know what I'm saying? Or didn't do well at the box office. So that wait a minute. He says, why my call ain't being answered, OG? Because it keeps coming up as potential spam, sir. Like, who would answer that shit? That means that my phone company recognizes your number as some bullshit. Because when it comes up as potential spam, that means that you've called somewhere. You said, shit, I'm using this app. All right, tell you what, go ahead. Call back and I'll answer it. Since okay, now you let me know. That's why it's coming up as potential spam. You know what I mean, I'm not going to answer that shit. That would be like me answering the call that said, yo, that shit is a virus. Oh, okay, virus? Hold on, y'all. All right, caller with the last numbers, potential spam. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight? And now you ain't talking? All of that to do this. Damn, man. Damn, you sorry, son. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. What this is, man?
What you mean you don't know what you're doing? You had a phone call.
Oh, there we go. No, I hear you now. Man, I don't know, man. I'm using this motherfucking bitch ass app, man. What's up, man?
Ain't nothing. What's on your mind?
Shit, man.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold up. Let me get you back, Troy. Yo, you got to take me off speaker, man. I'm hearing too much echo.
Who, me?
No, not you. Potential spam. Yeah, on your end. See that trash ass app you calling from? You know what I mean?
Man, you lying to me, bro.
I'm not lying. No, I don't hear no. I don't hear echo now, but I definitely heard it before. Kim, you gotta call back
I don't
in.
know what you're talking about. What's up with you, though, man?
What's up, man?
What we talking about, bro? What's up?
Wait, you been listening all this time? You don't know what we talking about?
Hell no.
Oh, that's gonna get you cut off, dude. You know what I mean? All of that shit, I've been going back and forth with you.
You want to cut me out? Go ahead, man. I'll tap it in, man.
All right, you go bye-bye. But thanks for calling in. Holla. All of that shit, you ain't even... Man, I'm disappointed. I swear. Hold on. Let me call Kim back. All of that shit. Motherfuckers see a number like, ooh, a number. That's so cool. Let me see.
Telephone number 177.
I cut you off? Hold on. Okay. Hold on a second. All right.
You know when I keep calling you back on the voicemail.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. You know, we had somebody call in to do nothing. All of that explaining why they in chat just to call in and be like, so what we talking about? Like, oh,
What we talking about?
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we just kicking it.
Before I say the word, what we talking about? What we talking about?
We just kicking it. All right. So, okay. So, what was we talking about before? Oh, I was saying that a whole lot of movies were coming out around that time that relied on special effects. And if you don't really have a budget for special effects, then you might as well just concentrate on the drama or the acting or the storyline or the plot or something like that, because it's not going to work otherwise. You know, in order to really make a special effects work, you gotta have a budget. You gotta have people who know what they're doing. You can't just go down to your local arts and design college and shit and think you go get some shit off. You know what I'm saying? You might find somebody that's hungry enough, but will they have the skill and know-how to be able to put that shit on a big screen and make it look like something that's really dope? All right, so the next movie I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I think it. What was the second installment of Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was Raiders of the Lost Ark 2. And
The Temple of was it the Temple of Doom?
was Temple of Doom second or third? For some reason,
It was second.
It was second.
I think it was the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit was crazy. Like the scene where he put the rock inside of like the cannon, and then when the cannon tried to shoot, then it blew up like it like expanded like you could really just put a rock inside of the barrel and and stop the shit from shooting. That shit had me crying. It had me fucking dying in the movie theater. I was like, yo, that was some fly ass funny shit. You know what I mean? And even though this is not a special effect, the part where the dude that he's about to fight is, he doing all of this shit with the swords and all of that. And Indiana Jones just take out his gun and say, fuck it. Bow, and just shoot the bull. Like, I ain't getting into all of this. I ain't about to be fighting this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be fighting this motherfucker. He's about to be trying to cut me up. But let me just shoot this motherfucker. So he tried to do it later on in the movie. He ain't had his gun on him. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to rumble him. So yeah, so that and I'm gonna go with my movie Christine. And the movie Christine, I thought the special effects in Christine were pretty dope. As a matter of fact, the car driving itself, that was what made me start concentrating on having perfect alignment on the car. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, yo, check out this alignment. He took his hands off the wheel and he was driving all fast and shit. And that shit was going straight. But I also thought that the special effects where the car repaired itself, it was all beat up and smoking and all of that shit. And he told Christine to go ahead and do his thing. And the car just repaired itself, new paint job and everything. Yeah, that shit was love. So I thought the special effects on Christine were pretty good.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going with. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and Christine. Yeah.
Well, mine is The Terminator.
Good one.
The Terminator. The first one, matter of fact, all the Terminators was good. But let's just start with the first one. That alone, special effects with that one, opened up the door for a lot of the special effects that we received on the rest of the stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the special effects of the Terminator we've never seen before. So I mean, I'm gonna take the Terminator, and then that had a lasting impression on me, the Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that scared the shit out of me the most was the Predator.
Okay.
The special effects from the Predator scared me so much that when I got done at that movie, I had me looking at trees on the way the fuck home from the movie. I'm looking at trees like, do I see one of them motherfuckers up there? You in the house, if you got a tree in the back of the house, you be nervous as a motherfucker when you hear the wind blow. That motherfucking Predator movie.
Oh man!
And that's enough. That's another movie that outdid the Predator movie. Because then they did the one with Danny Glover, and that was a dumb installment of the Predator movie. I was like, what the fuck is this one about?
Mm-hmm.
Predator in New York?
That's funny as shit. Predator New York. That's what I'm talking about.
What the fuck is wrong? I don't know what's wrong with them. But those are my two movies, man.
That works for me.
The Terminator and Predator.
Mm-hmm. I'm with it. Kim.
All right. One of mine is Back to the Future.
Beautiful movie. Herbie and Stormy. Beautiful.
Lots of
The
special
whole
effects.
thing is with the
What'd you say, son?
I said lots of special effects.
Yeah, a lot of special effects. Yeah.
Definitely the scenes with the DeLorean, transitioning from one time to the next time. That Back to the Future is it for me. I think especially for that time, they had the budget for the special effects for that movie, because it could have easily been terrible had they not. To get the DeLorean to line up to transition from one time period to the next, that could have looked like something you see on Sesame Street real fast, where you can see the string. So, Back to the Future. And I'm going to say Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, of course, at the time I thought, I wasn't thinking about this is garbage, that this one scene. But of course, when I go back and look at it now, I was like, there's nothing about that was scary. But I was already traumatized during the first part of the movie. So, of course, when this scene happened, I'm like, ah! And that's when Freddie snatched, what's the girl's name? I can't think of her name. But the girl's mother, through the little window, one of the little windows on the door. Do you remember that where he went and snatched her through it? That scene, when I look back over now, I was like, oh, that was awful. That was a doll. They just used a little doll because it didn't even align with the size of the woman. But of course, when I saw it as a kid, younger, I'm like, oh, no, I can't. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
But that scene, the whole thing anyway, because there were a lot of Freddy Krueger. You're like, okay. In the beginning, you're like, you know what? I'm never sleeping again. And then you look back over now, you're like, they did not have a good budget. Or they didn't think this through well when they put some of these things together that are supposed to be jump scenes. But the main one for me was that pulling her through the window. I was like, terrible. Mm-hmm. And Back to the Future, all of them were great.
Okay.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Works for me. What we got?
Back to the Future was fucking beautiful damn special effects in that movie, bro.
Yeah. It was a lot of the DeLorean alone, right?
Yeah. The DeLorean, the snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nike had made those snakes. Mm-hmm. They sell for $30,000 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, Naomi says Michael Myers. Let me see. Rambo. And Commando. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
B to B. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Just know that my people look out around here. Yeah, ain't nothing personal. Just be prepared next time. You know what I mean? You can stop by anytime. You know what I'm saying? Once they start recognizing your face, they realize that you wasn't just on some bullshit. Other than that, you know how it go. Everything cool. Have a good night, homie. All right. So, let me see. Special effects. All right. So, so many different movies. Escape from New York. Mad Max. But I would rather do movies that I actually liked. Because I really didn't like either one of those movies. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't. You know, sometimes movies get a lot of hype and, you know, people talk about them. They become classics or whatever. And you ever see a movie that's supposed to be that's deemed a classic and you be thinking like, what did y'all really see in that movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like plenty of times. I see what y'all saw in it, but I don't see what y'all saw in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's like one of those things. Señorita Ramirez, Señorita Ramirez, Señorita Ramirez. What's going on, Señorita? Thanks for coming through. So yeah, okay. So I'm going to go with a movie that I did enjoy that had a lot of special effects, and that would be E.T.
Yeah.
E.T. had a lot of special effects, and I thought it was a really, really good movie. A really, really good movie to this day, and the first time I saw it. And, you know, like I've told y'all before, I didn't want to go see it. I didn't want to see that movie. I thought it was going to be whack. But it turned out to be really good. But another movie that had a lot of special effects in it that I really thought was ass was Time Bandits. I was like, this movie is fucking terrible.
Oh, shit. I remember that movie.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, we
I
went
remember Time Bandits.
to go see this movie in a damn drive-in. I was like, yo, this movie is fucking terrible.
I remember Time Bandits.
Yeah, man, Time Bandits wasn't a good movie. And I was thinking, like, maybe if I saw this movie. No, when you go see a movie in the drive-in, that shit is either going to be good or it ain't. You know what I mean? Because it's on the big screen, you know, with that trash ass speaker, though. You know, but you know, I wasn't feeling the movie. It wasn't a good movie. But you could tell that they spent a lot of money on the movie, and it got a lot of critical acclaim. But I was like, it ain't always about that. It really ain't. It ain't always about that. So since we winding down, I'm gonna give another movie, and this is pretty much low-hanging fruit. No, you know what? Tell you what, I'll go with a TV series, and they did something on this TV series that I really thought was special. On The Sopranos. On The Sopranos, I saw them shoot somebody. I think this was in the final season. They shot somebody in the face, and I had to say, like, that was pretty good special effects. You know what I mean? They did a pretty good job looking like he got his face shot off.
You talking about when Tony had to kill his cousin Tony? Shot him in the face with the sawed-off shotgun.
He shot him in the face with the sword off. I was like, look at this shit. I was like, yo, they did a pretty good job. They did a pretty good job because, you know, normally when you see somebody get shot, you know, they have like the hole right there in the middle of their forehead, and you don't see no blood spilling out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, even though they couldn't simulate how much blood would normally come out, well, what they did do, somebody mixed up something that looked like flesh and all of that shit and made it look like, oh, he got his head blown off. It was pretty good. So I'm gonna go with that. The Sopranos, with the sawed-off shotgun to the dome. Well, to the face. He shouldn't have had no face left, right, Troy? You get shot with a shot off. We get shot with a sword off. Like, what face?
I mean, he still had part of his face. His face is still intact.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he had left. But pretty good special effects. Go to rest in peace, Tony Soprano. Or should I say John Gandolfini?
John Gandolfini, boy. Shit, he died from a heart attack. God damn.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, most definitely. Oh, My movies is Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump had the special effects of mixing. It was mixing him into putting him in times when he wasn't even supposed to be in them times.
Okay.
Like when he bent over in front of the president, in front of JFK, even when he was playing football. And he got awarded the Medal of Honor. So, I mean, the special effects of everything that happened in fucking Forrest Gump was beautiful, man. Decent as shit. And my other movie is what is it? I had to write my shit down tonight, son. Some of it. I was like, I know they're gonna use up a lot of my time. My other movie is
what's the other movie?
Yeah, Interstellar.
Okay.
It was Interstellar. It was Interstellar with Matt Damon. He played. Matter of fact, he got nominated for an Oscar for it. It was a good movie. And just the special effects was pretty good in it. It wasn't outlandish, but it was good. But the one I'm gonna just punch in the face with right now is John Wick. John Wick. I still don't understand how this guy, how you keep putting out movies of John Wick when he's supposed to have been dead. He falls off of a building and he come back for another installment of John Wick.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
That's that those Oriental Asian minds, they be thinking everything is 5 deadly venoms. They can walk on walls. Yeah, I mean, like they just light as feathers. You know what I'm saying? Everything go back to the old karate flicks. Like, no, you don't die from no fall.
Son, the boy got shot. What in John Wick 5? I've seen this boy get shot 5-6 times and then fall off a building. And at the end of the movie, he walks away. And then months down the line, about 6 months down the line, John Wick 6. I'm like, what? He just died in John Wick 5.
No, he just got shot up a little bit.
A little bit. All over his brain.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's the shit that be making me mad. Man, people be getting shot from helicopters and shit like that, and they be missing. I be like, really? Like these are fucking professional sharpshooters, and they just be missing. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's just amazing. Like how in that movie right there, I binge watched every damn John Wick movie.
Okay.
So I've seen every time this boy got hurt, got shot, he got blinded one time, and somehow he found his way through the fucking damn desert, and I'm like, how the fuck? Come on, man. Come on, you gotta stop this, man.
Yeah.
You gotta stop it. No more Wicks.
No more Wicks?
No more Wicks.
Well, how you gonna make the kerosene heater work? It would be pretty dangerous without that, man.
Yeah. And we already know what the worst special effect movie is, but I'm gonna let Kim go ahead.
All right. Well, one of my movies is Carrie.
Oh yeah, I knew. You know what? I knew you was going to use that. I knew you was going to say Carrie.
When that man comes out of the ground at the end, I was like, oh no, they couldn't let it be enough. And here comes this part. I was not going to cemeteries for a minute after that. Like, nope, I'm not standing there. No.
Why just a hand? One hand? Like you gotta think of the way the human mind thinks. Like, yeah, we just gonna have one hand, them reaching up. Like, we don't even know what the other hand doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't even know if the other hand made it outside of the casket.
Yeah.
But this hand
Well,
is
it
gonna
is
make it
going
up.
on.
This hand is gonna make it up 6 feet, 6 feet high, and pop up out of the dirt as if somebody grew it and put light on it. You know, like they watered it, like it grew out of the damn soil. But yeah, Carrie had some good. That had good special effects.
It did.
Especially for its time.
Oh yeah.
And then my other movie, when we talk about the music to go with the sound effect, was The Omen.
Oh my God.
I don't fuck with The Omen, but
Yo, what are they saying? What are they saying in those hymns? Man, they just be they be speaking in some kind of tongues. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, that's a good one, Kim. That's a good one. Yeah, the fucking Omen, boy. That movie used to fuck me up. Like, yo, this shit crazy.
It still got me messed up. I ain't gonna lie. It still got me messed up.
Well, I mean, listen, The Omen 3. This is why that Donald Trump. That was about Trump.
No, they love Damien. Don't nobody love him.
I'm saying, he was about to become president in that movie.
His father genuinely loved him. This man's father didn't love him.
Well,
he would have preferred he stayed in his mama's mouth. So I'm just saying.
Remember in The Omen, remember when they tried to take him to church and he started bugging the fuck out? he started tripping. Like, you know how many churches it is? You know how many cathedrals it is in London? You know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker been crying nonstop.
He was like, none of these am I going to. None of these. Y'all gonna burn to hell if you try to take me in it. So no, none of these.
Yeah, man.
All right. Don't do it. I still gotta go to sleep.
You sound like me.
No, when they used to really hype it up when he was about to kill somebody or hurt, you know what I mean? Like that music and whatever the fuck they were saying, that shit sound crazy.
And that's when you knew it was going down when that music and the scene would be like a normal scene, and all of a sudden, like when the nurse hung herself, this is all for you, Damien.
Oh my God! Yeah! Oh shit! Oh yeah! Yeah, you got that one. Yeah, I forgot about that shit. This is all for you. Yeah. It was all for you, all right.
At the kids' party is that.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
I'll never go to another Halloween party in my life.
I think the only movie.
They were little bitty kids at that. Crazy.
The only movie I can compare that to, up-to-date version of The Omen, is The Devil's Advocate with Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves.
Oh God, that was a good movie.
Great movie.
Especially the elevator scene.
Yeah.
This turned to the satanic faces.
Yeah.
He look like, wait a minute. That was a good one.
Yeah, the best part of that movie was when I think I loved the whole movie, but when Al Pacino made his speech. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think the best part was when Al Pacino made his speech where he was like, God is a jokester. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't take. I love that part. That part just told me the whole movie in the whole realm was just written for that part right there to be said for me.
Okay.
I mean, it was just, that fucking movie. I can't even look at it no more. I can't. It's just too satanic for me, and it's eerie for me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
All right. Let's go to the chat. And that's pretty much gonna do it. We're gonna do the poll question after that, and then we out of here. All right. We got The Wizard of Oz, the original movie. Good one. Good one.
Just solid one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You ever read the book Wizard of Oz?
I see it.
You know, there's a lot more to the book than it was in the movie.
A whole lot more.
Right? I remember reading the book. I was like,
really,
I don't remember no gargoyles. Where are the gargoyles?
if they wanted to extend that movie, or somebody wanted to go back and redo it, excuse me, even though it's been remade a whole bunch of times, if somebody really wanted to dig into the book and remake, they would do a great, like with Alice in Wonderland, they would do a great job with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are so many parts to the book that never made it to film. So they still have a lot to work with to bring out a new version, a better version, without mimicking the original version.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, the book has a whole lot more to it.
Yeah, it was. I remember when I was little, I'm reading the book. I was like, I don't remember this in the movie. I didn't realize how much they left out of the movies from the books. All right. Okay, so what we got? We got the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad.
Oh, that was a good one. That was my
Special
mama's
effects.
favorite. One of my
Special
mama's
effects
favorite.
guide here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen all.
Hellraiser. Okay. All right. Maria says The Devil's Rain. When the man went running out of the rain, their faces melted, eyes falling out of the brain, falling out of the all nasty. Okay. All right.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
You know, very graphic. It's very, very. I'm going to call
Very,
that.
very.
I'm going to say she really illustrated how what it looked like. Good description.
Yeah, brain falling out and everything. Maybe you want to go eat a sandwich.
Satan said the movie Omen completely killed the name Damien. You ain't never done lied. Like I wish you would name your child Damien after that movie. Get the fuck out of here. That we gonna retire that name. That's it. Put the jersey up. You know what I'm saying? Not
Just
another
like with-
baby made
just like
after
with-
that.
Just like with Donald.
Like, look, I don't care who father, who grandfather. No. Not that one. That's it. It's a rat. It's a rat. Okay, so the poll question was, what constitutes a bad movie date for you? All right. Since I already got y'all version of what makes a bad movie date, 28% said someone who always picks bad movies. Makes sense to me. Like when you know that somebody is never going to pick a movie that you like, that's like, oh God, now I'm just going through the motions. Okay, yeah, we going to movies, or we gonna watch this movie. It's gonna be ass. All right. 28% also said they keep talking through the movie. The highest percentage, 32%, said no affection or conversation after. I want to talk about that after we done. All right, and 12% said never seems to understand movies. Like when you got to be explaining what happened with this goddamn movie because this person that you went on this date with is dumb. All right.
You don't know how to comprehend? You can't comprehend?
Hey, sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm saying? So what did Medea really mean when she said period? All right. No affection or conversation after. Let's have a little conversation about that. All right. So you can look at that as two ways. You can look at it as like, no affection when y'all go see the movie, like can't put the arm around them or, hand on the thigh or something. You know what I'm saying? So people used to make out in the movies back in the day. So, if somebody goes to the movie with you and you can't even like snuggle up to them or anything like that, that could seem like, oh, you just wanted to You just wanted to get a free movie tonight. Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So that might make it a bad movie date when you realize that this is not really a date. It's more, we just kind of went to see a movie together.
Hanging out. Hanging out.
Pretty much. Or no conversation after. Like a lot of times when after you see a movie, a good movie, whatever, you might want to discuss something that happened in the movies, one of the scenes or something notable from the movie. If somebody doesn't seem to have any conversation about that, or they seem disinterested, yeah, I can see how that could get under your skin a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't have dealt with that situation like that. That was me, boy. I would have. There you go. That's the conversation parts of the movie. But if you was walking down the street, so like, you need an Uber? I'm gonna drive you home. Just drive you home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the bar and get a couple of drinks.
You gotta go on a date after the movie, like, you know what? I'm gonna go over my ex house. At least she still like me. The fuck? I just spent more money on a movie and dinner on this chick. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even kiss the back of her hand. This is some bullshit.
Man, I took you out for nothing.
Mm.
I couldn't even get a peck on the cheek. I never forgot. I took a girl out and she was pregnant. And it wasn't my baby.
Hey, that's the best way. Like, so you say, so I'm totally innocent of this crime, right?
Yeah. I set myself up for afterwards. When you drop it, I'm ready.
Or I ain't gonna get into that. Okay. Anyway.
Oh my God! I know you were gonna go there. Hey, no problem. I must say you're a wild boy.
Listen, it wasn't even my idea. Peep that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes since we here, you know. Oh my
I ain't messing with the problem anymore. I need help to loosen these walls up so I can deliver. Come on in.
I mean, you gotta think the chick that blamed the baby on me, I rode out that pregnancy with her just in case.
Yeah.
So the whole time, that wasn't the only time. Listen, yeah. One thing about all right, we that's another show. That's another show. But it is what it is. Listen, I want to thank both of y'all for calling in. Y'all can say y'all pleasantries.
Happy birthday, hitters.
Good looking out.
Please let everybody. I don't know if you were saying that. Go ahead. Hello?
I think she was finished.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody, enjoy your day. It's always a pleasure, Kim. It's good to hear your voice. I ain't hear your voice, so also it's good to hear you. You know what I mean? You know, everybody just be blessed and enjoy your day. You know, hopefully everybody be here tomorrow night.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Good shit.
And everybody, we got to start pushing them lights more and get people to push these lights more so we can keep this algorithm going on and everything for the family.
Yeah, the likes will keep the lights on.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Good looking.
There you go.
Good looking out, my brother. I'll holler at you later. All right.
All right. All right.
All right, y'all. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 1st, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Robin Walker. And also Kivana Michelle Bryan, Jennifer Jones, Courtney Lewis, Eric Allen, Antonia Hamilton, and last but not least, my baby brother, Charles Lindsay. That's not really his government name, but hey, Charles Lindsay. I want to say happy birthday to all. Oh, hold up. I can't forget my favorite therapist in the world, my girl, Taiwan Lovelace. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious July 1st, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, special effects. We was talking about special effects tonight, and you know, special effects can really have an effect on a movie. For many movies, especially in certain genres, special effects can make the movie really, really pop. It can make it stand out. It can make it a notable or memorable experience. Sometimes the special effects aren't that good, but it can still make you remember it in the same way. So special effects are definitely important when it comes to certain movies. But, you know, it's funny that we live in this age where we can make movies ourselves. And how much time and effort would we put into making a movie with special effects if you were to make a movie of your own with very limited funds? Just something to think about, you know. I mean, with us filming ourselves, just making stories on social media, or putting up skits, or just public service messages, whatever. Something that you have to think about. But I appreciate y'all coming through. I had a lot of fun tonight. You had a lot of funny moments and whatever, and now it's always good for us to be able to unwind in that regard. I want y'all to have a good night. I want y'all to have a good day, because we are on the second now. So let's make sure that we keep it funky. Be careful out there, man. It's the country, the United States, is definitely experiencing a heat wave. It's supposed to be 103 degrees in Philly today. So if you are in one of those really hot states like down south or whatever, just be careful. Check on your peoples. Check on your seniors. Make sure your pets are well hydrated. Keep everybody good to go. And with that being said, man, y'all have a good night. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. And I holla back. Peace.